Hold on, we need to open the back gate for him. He's so cute. Oh, I never thought I'd love him so much. Okay, just open it a little.
I'm trying.
That's good. And now I'm going to shoo him out. He's just very confused.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for you to do that to him.
He's ready now to go. You ready to?
No.
You're okay.
I'm in a bad spot.
No, he's not gonna do anything. He doesn't even know what's going on. Look at him.
No, don't come at me. No.
It's Saturday, July 27th. We're back home from the property, and I'm examining what I thought were tadpoles. We've been going back and forth. Are they tadpoles? Are they fish? Are they tadpoles? I messaged the person that I got the water hyacinth from for free on Facebook Marketplace. And I was like, do you have fish in your pond? And he was like, yes, I do. I was like, oh, well, because of that, I also, too, now have fish in my pond. Because these are not tadpoles. They're not developing legs. They have fins. So I'm trying to find out how many there are. And I don't know what I'm going to do. They're a mixture of goldfish and fancy goldfish. How's it going, Ivy? Good girl. Anyway, since I started doing this, the pump was having problems. One of the liners was punctured and needed to be cut out. I double lined it because I was worried about that, and sure enough, I was right. But I did some pond maintenance. We tidied up the water hyacinth. I threw away a bunch of the old ones that were decaying. It's a lot clearer now. The fish can't go back in right away, obviously, because the water is a lot colder than it is outside. So they're going to stay in their little buckets until later tonight. Just look at how many bees and bugs use this as their local watering hole. It's amazing. We're going to set the pump back up, and I'm going to put the water hyacinth back in. That's the plan. This is so we can get a final count on everybody. I think we have a problem. That's way too many. Well, lots has happened. We got a fish tank for $10. It's going to be better than leaving the little goldfish in the plastic tub because we don't want to put them back in the pond. One of the liners had a leak. I don't trust it just being one liner. That's why I double lined it. So now we're just going to keep them in here. We have plans to build or dig a pond at the property. So when that happens, maybe in the fall, we have to dig it deep enough so they can stay in it over winter, which is deeper than 3 feet. The pond outside that they were in was only 1.5 feet, and it's very small. So it's just not the right place for these little guys. Hopefully they'll be okay in here until we have them in the big pond at the property. There's so many of them. My goodness. Welcome back to the Niagara Garden Party. Today is July 28th, 30 degrees Celsius. Going through a heat wave. It's going to be 30 degrees for the next few days in a row. We're not doing a whole lot out here. But I am coming out here to harvest a few veggies for a garden pizza. We made some dough by hand earlier today. And now we're going to grab some peppers, maybe some tomato slices, some greens, who knows what else. So many eggplants. Surprising amount of eggplants, actually. And I think I have, do you want me to get the spicy? Do you want the spicy pepper?
Yeah, let's find the spicy pepper.
Okay. Doesn't it just look dangerous, though? I'm afraid. I don't think we should do more than one, but maybe. Okay, well, 2 are red, so let's go for it. Are you gonna do the tour for us today, Ivy? So many eggplants. Look at this flower. Look at all these flowers on this guy. He's got some of these Chinese eggplants. They're like the long, skinny ones. I think that's mostly what they are. This is a big fat boy coming in, but I can't even see him yet. Some more flowers there. So many peppers growing here. There were some orange ones in the mix, the hot peppers that you saw us have for lunch today on our garden pizza. Look at these orange guys. They're like orange jalapeno peppers, and these are your regular green ones. Or they're maybe big, I don't even know what these kinds are. Some long green ones in there. There are so many. Lots of eggplants coming through. I think there's 2 more on that side. There's one right there. Tomatoes looking real good. Getting very red. And lots of new ones forming. Should come around to this side to show you how much the trellis has grown. Like that is up into the sky at this point. Some more tomatoes. These flowers are just beautiful. I have no idea what these ones are called. I'm pretty sure these ones are phlox. These are the snapdragons, and we've got a lot of interesting colors this year. Nice mix of colors. The apple tree is getting apples stolen every day. And it looks like some of the apples are even getting a little bit of sunburn. It's just been so hot. There are a few on here, but all the ones on the top have been stolen by the squirrels. My little spikes on the fence did nothing. We've got beautiful water hyacinth. Looks like there is a frog right there and right there. Having a great time. Happy that the fish are out of the pond now. These are beans. Roma tomatoes coming in. Some more tomatoes on this one, which is struggling, very wilty. Too hot. These have a ton of flowers, these succulents. So a bunch of the succulent parents are dying in here, but it's okay because the babies will take over the space. This is the return of the fig tree. Not quite sure what to do with this. And this tomato plant also looks like it's suffering, which is surprising because I hear these ones are hard to kill, these varieties of tomato. Maybe this will be a hint as to why stuff in this corner is struggling. Even the beans look like they're having a problem. Maybe it's just too hot in this corner because of the greenhouse and everything. I'm not too sure. Or maybe it dries out too quickly and needs more watering. That could be it. It does look like there are beans here though. Yeah, totally dry. Speaking of dry, look at this cucumber. I've got this two big cucumbers in there. I was hoping to save for seeds, but we don't know about that. Moving along, this little garden, it's looking very good. Cute little flowers in here. The magnolia tree, look at her. She's coming back. She's more like a magnolia bush, but she's trying her hardest. Her very, very hardest. That's a dog barking. So many weeds. Some of them are edible weeds. Just need to get in here and do some weeding. Nothing planted in that garden bed. Something needs to be done. I got some more of those free onion sets. They're all starting to sprout. You can kind of see the green in here. The spice bed is looking like a mess. I think I need to water everything again tonight. The fig tree has so many figs on it. It looks so good. And I'm really happy I thought of this. Since this is just like a huge root ball and I can't find a bigger pot, I end up filling this with water. So it does like a bottom water and it doesn't dry out during the day because of how hot it is. Same with this guy. Even though he is struggling. Look, he's got yellow leaves and crispy leaves in here. not around to water it enough because we've been going to the property. The salad tower is also struggling, like it dries so quickly. But it did grow salad fairly fast. Like, it's looking beautiful. There's lots of beans up here too. So, yeah, it dries out fast, but it also grows fast. This tomato is doing surprisingly well. He was much smaller a couple weeks ago, and all of these have gone to seed and dried out. Same with this watermelon. Look at this pathetic watermelon. It tried its hardest. My banana tree too is getting crispy. Like, everything is just crispy as heck. Quickly running into the greenhouse. Speaking of crispy, here is my massive garlic harvest. Everything's dried out. Everything's probably, like, I could cut these guys. They smell good. Yeah, those are all good to go. It's a little bit of a mess in here. Some onions that I harvested. This guy seems to be doing okay. This little cherry tomato, actually, it looks like I've got a snack to put in my mouth right now. Don't you love how the peas were totally overtaken? And my tower died back too. Crispy! These guys are okay. Which is funny because I don't care about them. So I don't know. Great that they're doing okay, but I don't need you there. Crispy. There's some beans in here that are already drying out. That's how hot it's been. So I need to come through and clean it up. Like, look at this tomato. Sure, we've got a couple tomatoes on here, but I wasn't here to water everything like I should have been. Look, spider mites on this guy. Tons of spider mite damage. Things are going downhill. You know, sometimes this is just what happens. Look at this nasturtium. Crispy. Some of the houseplants are doing good here. Others are not. I've got some flowers on this crown of thorns, which is a pretty cool plant. Just a little dry. My Hoya heart is doing good. All the Hoyas up there seem to be really happy in here, even when they dry out. So maybe this is just a sign that I need to grow more Hoya. Let's quickly go back here before I end this week's tour. A lot of work has to be done in the garden. This is still a disaster too. But the milkweed is stunning. So pretty. Look at that. Pink. Gorgeous. We've got some of these guys in here. Gorgeous. I don't know what this is. This might be a problem. So many blooms. The white snaps. Ooh, the white wedding snaps. Some pinkies over there. So many beautiful flowers back here. More of these multicolor snaps in the sunlight right now. Ooh, they're beautiful in the sunlight. Look at that. Wow. Some red ones down here that aren't getting the appreciation they deserve. Some tomatoes growing in here awkwardly. No trellis, just flopping over. And so much asparagus. Look at this. That is all asparagus. So it's safe to say that it's doing really well in there. Doesn't mind being dry. This area is still a disaster from the flooding, the hurricane downpour. But that is the tour of the garden this week. Lots needs to happen because I was away at the property. All this needs to come out. All the dry, all the crispy needs to come out. And we need to replant for fall. It's fall planting time. So that means beets, maybe carrots, more peas, maybe some bok choy, lettuces, stuff like that. All right. And that's where I'll leave you today. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye.